getting drafted, having white women. What's going on? I am going to tell you, as someone that is friends with a lot of D1 football players and D1 basketball players, I'm going to tell you because they have told me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before I get into this, I want to make it clear I'm only into black women. I'm just telling you what they have told me. My man said, bro, how many white women have you seen do the Meg Thee Stallion challenge? And he said, excluding the ones that think they're 2 shades away from being lotto. I said, probably only one. He said, okay. Y'all, 5 of my guys that play on Division 1 Power 5 football teams, and they start, they were like, Goody, you know the type of NIL deals we got. One of my men said, bro, I was messing with this black girl. She heard about the deal I got and started to request money, Apple Pays and Cash Apps, for her hair and nails. I said, oh shit. My other friends were saying, bro, I would try to take her out to Chipotle, Kava, this and this and that. She would get mad talking about, why are we going to steakhouses? You're good for it. I said, oh shit. They were like, bro, the white women, they're down to go and get a cup of coffee, go and get some fucking ice cream. My friends were like, bro, the white women we're dating, they pay for a lot of our stuff. I said, what do you mean? They said, bro, they know that we're making some money, but while we're at practice or we're at camp, they got us our favorite Cabo Bowl, double chicken, right? Waiting for them to come out of practice. My friends were telling me these girls are getting their group projects done, getting their essays done, online tests done on time. I said, wait, what? I said, bro, what about maintenance? There's no way y'all are not paying for her hair, nails, bags, her lifestyle. He said, bro, first of all, my girl will get her own Starbucks and even get me one, but if I want to be nice, I'll get her something, from Starbucks. And they were like, hair and nails. They don't even care about the nails, really, And if they do it themselves. Sometimes I pitch in, and I was like, all right, what about hair? They were like, bro, she's white. She just brushes it. We're flat irons it. She wants to be special. So, Jesus Christ, you guys are saving a lot of money. One of my men said this. He just got drafted. He said, bro, I was dating a black girl. Now I'm dating a white girl. I'm about to marry her. He said, the difference between the black girl and the white girl, the biggest difference is the white girl knows when to shut the fuck up. I said, God damn. Listen, this is what they told me. Do with the information as you please. If it takes me 10 to 15 years to find a black woman that's compatible with me, that's what I'm going to do. But this is what they told me. So stop being surprised.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and go
calm
first.
Down, calm your trigger down. Bring it down.
Stop
Let's think about our responses. Let's get emotions out of it.
Everybody breathe for a second. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Let me go ahead and take this first, guys.
And I'll take a second because you need to calm. I can already see you already about to jump off. I'll take a second. Breathe.
Ladies, I'm going to say something that might hurt a couple feelings here. First of all, I'm going to preface by saying this. I love black women.
Absolutely.
I think they're the most beautiful women on the planet, bar none.
Go, though.
And I cannot see myself with anything other than a black woman.
Your mama black.
Facts.
You go, boy.
So with that being said, I think Oliver, like Oliver was saying, not all, but black people in general, we have a culture problem when it comes to things like this. You see, Oliver, you kind of alluded to it earlier. Hispanics, Latinos, some Puerto Ricans, yes, they have those problems as well. But that culture is more ingrained and kind of serve men and kind of like understand that the man has a certain role in society. They want to serve their man, be there for their man, nurture their man, protect their man. Because our community is so messed up, we automatically think that men are the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
If a man can't provide for you or if he can't do anything for you, it's just like he's not worth anything. And I've seen it from just a dating perspective right now. More women are starting to ask outright for money and stuff before you even meet with a chick now. And I'm trying to tell you, when you serve a man and you do for him, he'll do more for you on the back end. See, they have no kind of long-term vision. Black women, for the most part. Sorry, not all, but most. They want to basically reap the benefits without putting any of the work. Some of the white women, if a man's in practice, going out trying to like get him a favorite bowl, not really ask for money and things like that, a chick will see like, damn, like he'll think and be like, damn, this girl is supporting me, she's being there for me, and like she's not asking me for anything. That's a thing. That's a man that's going to do anything in the world for you. And black women want to put the cart before the horse and start asking for things without really putting any work in.
And like I said, I can speak on the road because like I said, I've dated them all. Not to say that before I retired. But the thing is, it's like, and I will ask them, like, were y'all taught like this or whatever? A lot of the time, they usually have either grandma or it's mom in the household when they're young, and they're kind of bred like that. They're kind of like, nah, we were taught like, this is going to trigger a lot of black girls, but we're taught like, you serve the man first, then you serve the kids, then you serve yourself last. Like, they kind of have those habits ingrained, like that's how they serve men. So they naturally come off more feminine. They naturally come off like a caretaker. They naturally look and see, even if they're working, like, how can I help you? Like, it's automatically. It seems like when it comes to like the culture, black people, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's just like a lot of the time it's like you said, oh, you got to get your own. And I ain't mad at women getting their own, but at the same time, even if a dude can provide and protect you, it's still like, don't trust him. Like, it's almost like you can't win no matter what you do as a guy. Like, if I sit up here and I'm a bum, okay, he ain't got no job. Okay, cool. Sit up here, I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm not doing this. Cool. Then I'm providing and protecting you. Well, you're not home enough. Well, you can't do this. Well, it's always it's just like, you know what, at the end of the day, and bro, I'm telling you, bro, I think black girls is fine, especially when you do like the little baby hair things. I'd be like, gosh. But at the same time, looks are everywhere. You cannot, it's very difficult, at least, and I'll be honest, I've dated some pretty good black girls. But I'm just saying, like, with that mentality that they have, it's difficult to build with. And when you're talking about trying to have a family, you're talking about something long term. A lot of guys will go for the chick that maybe not be as attractive, but it's like, oh, I've been working all day, and like, dang, you at practice, because we all played sports and stuff like that. Like, and she comes, and after practice, she gave me like, it's not even about what it is, Cava, whatever. It's the fact that she even thought about
you. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about the money. It's just like, dang, she went to Starbucks. She's like, you need anything? Like, she making sure I'm good. It's kind of like, dang, like, I can't really let her go nowhere. So a lot of the time, that mentality is not bred into a lot of our cultured women, because we're told, don't trust men. Oh, don't do that for him unless you make him a wife, unless he makes you a wife, or don't do this. You know, it's just a lot of they say we're hurt, but I'm be honest, I feel like you're hurt.
Two things before you go, CMarty. I think Myron said this. He said most women are not, they basically aren't useful because they never had to be, essentially. Facts. And like, y'all don't understand how easy it is just to be ahead and actually get a guy to think about you, because most women don't bring nothing but sex to the table. And Patrice O'Neal again, I tell any girl that I deal with that I don't want only pussy unless that's all you got. So if you bring more to the table, you're organized, you start thinking about me, you like maybe do my laundry, you start cooking a little bit more, you'll leapfrog every single woman that actually is in my life, because most women don't do shit for most men. And
that's real. And even in the question that a lot of the guys get is, yo, if I sleep with her on the first date, is she a hoe? I say no, that depends on literally what you're saying. To me, it doesn't matter when she sleeps with you, but Facts. To me, it's more so about what is she doing afterwards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you don't want pussy unless that's all she's offering. So you're trying to wait 90 days and shit. When you let this motherfucker hit when he got you Taco Bell, it's like, nah, shorty, like, nah. But that we're going on to a different subject. But the whole point I'm trying to make is that them chicks, they hold a dude down, and when girls do that, they don't understand. Guys, we have vision. It's like, dang, we start seeing, you know what, can I see myself with her? Can I actually, if she had my son, you know what I'm saying, will he be good while I'm over here doing this stuff? It's like you really just start she makes you visualize things with her when she holds you down like that, because you want that forever. Because guys, we don't get shit.
No dude's going to get rid of a girl that brings value to the table.
Absolutely not.
He might not wife her, but she will definitely be around in some capacity. Oh, yeah. If a dude gets rid of you, check what you're doing or you're not doing to make him not want to be with you.
Now I will play devil's advocate for women as well, because it do be a lot of like dudes out here that just be giving them money for no reason, doing stuff. So when they come to a certain guy that's a certain caliber and they just expect it, it's kind of like, well, a lot of guys are doing that, buying them hotel rooms, you know, no pun intended. Or it's I'm not being honest, buying them hotel rooms, you know what I'm saying, giving them money for just doing nothing. It's like, bro, she ain't even do nothing for you. Yeah, but I just got to do it, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, you got to chill. But that's the culture that we're growing up in. So if girls are used to that, they're going to think that all guys are like that. And it's just, when you deal with them big dogs, a lot of them do it too. You know, I'm just keeping it a buck.
Go ahead, CMarty.
I was just going to say something from a different angle, pretty much. Like a lot of women, they'll highlight the fact that he got with a white girl, but it'll be a dude from PG County or Chicago or New York. He grew up around black women his whole life. And think about the amount, and I'm not saying that, you know, he should date a white woman for this, but think about the amount of black women that probably curved him growing up. Like he probably shot his shot at over 100, 200 black women, and they probably curved his ass, thought he was corny, and now he get to college and it's a white girl fucking with him, and now it's like, oh, now you supposed to date the black girl. It's like, man, I've been trying to date black girls. They wasn't fucking with me. Like
they want you when you come up. I think that's so funny.
And then let's say, I don't want to say who it was, but let's say it. I really do, but I ain't going to say. I ain't going to do that. But Karen. Let's say a black woman come up to me like, I saw this man at Costco. He was with a white chick or with an Asian chick, and I just can't stand, like, you in a black neighborhood around all these black women, and you with a chick from another race. And I said, would you date that ninja? No, he wasn't cute. He wasn't. So if a dude don't fit the type that most black girls want, because we know y'all like certain type of black dudes. If all of y'all curving him, what is he supposed to do? Is he not supposed to go to another race?
And then it's just like it's very difficult. And it's like those women, bro, they know how to be feminine. Like they don't. It's like that's why I tell people I didn't know it was levels to feminine. Because like you said, we grew up around mostly black girls. I didn't know it was levels to feminine until I started dating outside my race. I'm like, dang, like I'm like, I gotta keep this forever.
Can you give an example?
Stop. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
oh yeah.
Can you give an example?
Stop. No.
He gotta be in his neck.
Nah, I mean, I can give you an example, but I want to finish off the point. The point is just
I could give one too, but I date black women, but I could give an example though.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but the whole thing about it is though, the whole point about it is just like the femininity like that they hit on, they really make a dude feel like, yo, I'm king type shit. And it's not, and most black girls, well, I'm the queen. What about me? I run the throne too. And it's like, I'm not about to sit up here and fight with you about the throne, boo. At the end of the day, if you want to pay bills and stuff like that, go ahead. No problem. I'm not that type of guy for you. So peace out. But it's just you got to outcoach. you got to outcoach a lot of bad habits I've noticed when it comes to dating women. And then we didn't even get to this. Their friends. Who are they around? Like when you date these Puerto Ricans, she could be Egyptian. They from Honduras. One, they had a lot less, so they're usually either first generation. So they seen their parents come over here not speaking the language, struggling.
Appreciate a lot
more. And they know what it's like to like, nah, we're gonna go through tough times, but we're gonna make it. We're good. Like they're just more loyal and they're just more family oriented. If y'all try to break up, no, the parents will get involved and they'll be like, nah, y'all need to work it out. It's just so much more support, different community. I know this is triggering. I don't give a fuck. It's just, it is what it is, bro.
This nigga's an expert.
I dated him. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Like, it's just such a difference, man. And it's like, and I told you, I love black women, man. I think black women are absolutely beautiful. But when you're trying to really build assets, when you're trying to get assets, get money, and you're trying to get all this stuff, man.
Speak your truth, King.
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's very difficult to build with them because of the mentality. And I'm gonna be honest, I had a lot of broke patterns in my mindset too that I had to break. But at the same time, now she comes in, I gotta try to break those with her. It's like, nah, bro. I'd rather deal with a chick. She gonna follow my lead. This is the thing. What's gonna happen? We gonna be rich. You gonna have whatever you want. You'll have your kids, and we just gonna live a good life, man. I'm just saying, bro. It's something.
Let the ladies go, and I feel the energy.
Get them, ladies. Get them, ladies.
Okay, and I really don't even have much to say. I feel like I'm so tired of this conversation. Like I seen all down the timeline, everybody was talking about, oh yeah, the D1 athletes, the white girlfriends, blah blah blah. I did not even get mad at it this time. I said, all right, they could do them. Like they who y'all want. They who y'all want. I absolutely agree with some of the points y'all made. With how certain things are in our culture. I definitely get that.
The men have it too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the men have it too. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, there are black men who will date black women.
Focus on
so
who,
it's like, I'm so tired of the conversation. I'm so tired of y'all breaking it down. Oh, because black women and then the levels of feminine. And I get it. I mean,
it is. It may hurt to hear, but it's real.
And I understand it. And like I said, the points about the culture. I know that there are levels to this generational trauma that we all carry.
It's not even
and I know it's a
trauma,
lot to break it.
It's just the mindset, man.
Yes. It's all of those things, but again, I'm so tired of the conversation. We can all date who we want. They're talking about, oh yeah, bro. She wanted me to get her this. She didn't even want kava. She wanted that. Okay, whatever. Maybe that was the wrong girl for you. Whatever. Date the white girls if y'all want. Live your best lives. That's all I got.
Yeah, and I mean the thing about it is this is not anything to sit up here and say like, oh, everything is just feedback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's not. But people ask the question, why does this happen? We on the show. And I probably have the most, I don't know about CMarty, but I know I probably have the most experience with dating outside of the race and dating black girls. And I'm just saying the differences. So that's all I'm breaking down. I'm not saying that one is worse than the other, but I'm just saying the type of dude I am, I know what I like in that regard. So it's just, there are differences. I think some dudes actually need a black woman because they need the strength. They need it because they pussies. So it's like, you need your girl to hold your ass down. Because these feminine chicks, they don't play. If you ain't bringing that bacon, I mean,
bitch ass ninja.
Yeah, you can't be no sucker dude. So it's pros and cons.
Go ahead, Shanita.
They need that masculine energy.
Go ahead and give y'all thoughts.
Get them a job.
Or
Destiny help them.
Who going first?
She like 50-50.
Let her move in the house.
Yeah, she can pay for it because she makes good money, and then also she can travel. You know what I'm saying? She can pay for him, and he can also be the stay-at-home dad while she works.
Destiny, Shanita, go ahead. Go ahead, y'all.
I mean, she putting all that into career.
He could babysit too when she has kids.
I'll babysit. I'll babysit.
Honestly, I really don't have no big honest opinion about it. I think people should do what works best for them. So if you want to be with you a white girl for whatever reason that you might have, I mean, I have family members that are, like my grandmother's married to a white man, and I have
Oh,
family
wow.
members that are, with, mixed relationships or whatever. So I don't.
You mind if I
Same.
actually switch up the question though?
Yeah.
Why? Well, let's say this. Why do you guys think people get so just triggered by it?
That's a good question.
Because I never wondered that. I'm just like, bro, let them do them, bro.
I feel
I'm just
I feel like it's because of the history, our history.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
But
very
like
much
history,
so our history.
break it down. Break it
I
down.
mean,
break it
they
down.
used to whip us. What you mean?
Yeah, that's the
They-
same.
Well,
that's the
well,
same-
we weren't whipped. Our great
But that's still our
That's the same
family.
woman that will
That's
order
still
you on
a
the
part
whipping
of
post.
us.
I mean, yeah.
No, like
So-
I'm not waiting.
So okay,
Wait,
so
if
But
y'all
we-
remember-
but we-
I'm just asking. I'm asking for understanding. I seek understanding. I read the Bible.
And I feel like they
So-
can't
so
understand
is it-
our culture, and they won't relate to a lot of things that our men might. If certain comments are said, if certain things are done, you're not going to understand what it means to me, where it's coming from, the history behind it.
But why
because you
can't?
didn't
But how do?
experience it.
But you can't jump to conclusions though. Like she might try to understand. She might never do it. She
you
might
could
never do
definitely-
it. But as a dude, what we need a lot of time is just the support. The fact that she's trying to get it is cool.
And you can definitely try, but you can also say she will never be in that situation or feel the way you felt. To
But
that
why do we
particular
need?
level.
But why do we need
I'm
her to
not
feel
saying
the
that's
trauma?
what's
Though?
needed, but I'm saying
So,
sometimes there's a different
this-
level of understanding.
This my counter to that though, Alex. Like in 2024, like how
Excuses.
no matter whether you live and no in 2024 where we live, how often do we experience racism?
Thank you.
Like
Where we live,
in
work.
PG County,
uh,
how often?
it's not
No, how
as
often?
often, but it's been experienced.
It's definitely been experienced.
But
I'm
we've
sure we've all
experienced
experienced it.
We've
But
experienced
it's
I
not
have,
like-
I have as well.
But it's not an
I've been
everyday.
there.
It's not an everyday
Sometimes they're
thing.
old
It's not a
people,
weekly
colors.
thing. It's not a monthly thing too.
And I feel like it's rare that we're blessed to be in the county that we're in with as many African Americans that are around, because this is not normal. PG County is not normal.
And you ain't finished. So I've lived in different states and different areas too, and around mostly white people. I didn't experience no racism. I probably did, but it still wasn't like a regular thing. Like it's not like.
And say what you said, CMarty. White people treat you better than some black people treat you as well.
I
Okay,
second that.
and-
I second.
I'm
that.
I'm just saying though. But like, if we're going to do hypothetical situations and we're using racism as, I don't think it's accurate. And I date black women. I'm not saying that to go
devil's
date.
advocate.
You're gonna be like, I'm playing the devil's advocate, but I don't know. It's just
I was just asking.
I'm just
for
throwing the
understand-
facts out there.
Okay, so what's being said? And Alex, I don't want you to take this. I'm trying to prove you.
No.
I'm not. I'm just. It's literally this is just the understanding question.
You say something, and I'm gonna say something after.
All right. So it's just literally.
Bars.
So when you're just saying that a lot of time when people see a black man, let's say a white woman per se, a lot of time it comes from those times back then, and people get triggered by it so much because you're saying that they still pretty much have that trauma of what they maybe feel like he's a sellout, or like it's just because like he should have stayed in this culture, or he should have dated someone that wasn't white. Like what do you mean?
Yeah, I would say a little bit of both.
Okay.
And is it necessarily that it might not be, it might be right for them, and that's fine. And it's also sometimes true that black on black crime is very, very popular, but it doesn't take away sometimes what happened in the past. And you know how sometimes people can't forgive people who've been through something and y'all been friends for 10, 15, 20 years. So how can you be understanding to a situation where you're not completely there, if that makes sense?
Okay, you don't
get
feel.
what I'm saying?
And this is just a question. I don't want you to think that like I'm trying just understand it.
I'm cool. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure I preface that. So it's like, so you don't feel that even with us growing up in 2024, yes, there's racism. Yes, there's, you know what I'm saying? We see things like that all the time. But it's just like when it comes to just somebody just dating, most likely like this kid right here, man, well, he put like, what, 20, 21, 22? I mean, they didn't experience that. They just got young love and stuff like that. They most likely they definitely didn't experience the whipping and all that stuff. It's just pure love. So it's like, you know, I don't get why. My thing is why people get so triggered by that. They didn't go through those times.
Right. Like I said, I'm not personally triggered, but I feel like it's passed on from ancestors, the stories that are told, the connections that are made. Now, is it always necessarily right? No. Are there also situations that might work better for other people? Yes, but everybody is not understanding.
Would you care if y'all had a son and he dated a outside his race?
No, I don't care.
Nah, not necessarily.
Oh, the shade.
Would I be?
And it's not a bad. I'm just
not
curious.
really. Of course, you know.
Go ahead.
Of course, you know. So I have a son, so I really just kind of had to think about that. I don't think I would mind. I've dated a white guy before I've dated, you know.
Because my thing is if
well,
because I'm
Oh,
Yes.
You said all that, and you
because
was dating white
I
niggas.
know that's why you made the
First of all, I'm
face.
dating
I mean, because I would think that if you know what I'm saying, if you have a son, more so than the
Supportive.
I
color,
got a question too.
more
I
so-
want to say
I
when you're
got you.
done.
More so than the color, I would think that you'd be more so concerned about how is she treating your son? Like, is she holding him down?
absolutely.
Does she care about his
Absolutely.
best interest?
And not only
And I would think it would be more so that than, let's say, the color situation. Not saying that that's what you said, but I just noticed people you focus on the color, but how about, is she holding him down? Is she helping him out? Like, nobody ever takes that into account.
and it's not only how they're treating them, but it's how their family is treating him. Because even though, you know, their
Yep,
daughter or
that's
the
true.
son might say, hey, I don't see color, their parents might, or their grandparents might. Because if you really think about it, slavery wasn't that long ago.
Now,
So,
but like I said, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Happening.
I mean, it can happen
my
anywhere.
bad, CMarty.
I'm thinking like
My bad.
I'm about to say like, and I hate to bring this situation up, but I see what some of my married friends go through. There's the black couples, what they treat, what their family treats them like is like crazy. So that should happen in any family, for real.
I
But-
agree.
But I was about to say, why is it that they give the black man so much so much bullshit about dating outside the race, but black women get praised for it?
That's true.
Every time I get on the internet and I see a black woman with a white man, look at the comments, bro. Like, it's insane. It's actually really wild. Like, and I mean, I'm not triggered by it. I don't care who you date, who you want. I don't give a fuck. But
That part.
it's just wild to me as seeing that as a black man. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the ladies can answer that.
Even though I experienced racism,
Crickets.
Go ahead. I mean, nobody was talking. So I
I
said-
was literally said,
Damn it.
You ain't got crickets.
I know I do. It's just not on it, but I'll fix it. Go ahead.
I mean, I guess like kind of same thing as well. Same way like how you like to be, like you said, like white women can be. I guess, not, again, it's not for all black women, but they were saying that mainly for let's say like white women, they can be maybe more nurturing, maybe more caring, supportive, and like thinking about
their
putting
culture overall.
yeah. I feel like again that same type of thing when it comes to sometimes like dating like white men and whatnot. Like, what can I do to help? Like how we want like a provider or something. I've also as well have dated white men, and that has also been. But mind you, I also said I had no problem with people dating whoever they wanted to date.
me too.
I made sure I made that very clear. I have no problem with people doing what
She did say
I
that.
did say. I very much.
They
did
used
say
to whip us.
I never wanted to say.
Oh my God.
They had us in chains. They had us.
When
My
I had,
bad.
I don't
My
look.
bad.
I don't have a problem
snort
with
is
it. I'm
crazy.
just
Leave
saying
me alone.
why.
They had us on the
Like, it
boat.
was very,
People did.
yo,
Wow,
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the things about like, what
Vanilla
do you bring
lover?
to the table? That was never. They just like, let's go out on dates, or very attentive, extremely thoughtful. I had amazing dates.
Vanilla
quite
cream
honestly.
pie.
Look,
And I mean, CMarty, I like how you put it on.
There
Like,
you go again.
and I do
no,
want
but I
to.
don't think it's okay.
Go ahead.
Your girl was having a ball. I had a good time.
Nah, go ahead, because I
Oh,
just wanted to say something over what CMarty said. Go ahead.
No, but
finish.
what you guys were saying earlier about like, what was it? When you were saying like, oh, people getting triggered by it. I think the only time people really get triggered is when you guys turn around and say, oh, well, you see black girls, see this is why I'm dating a white woman because y'all just awful and see how she treating me.
Who said she was awful?
No, I'm hypothetically speaking.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, when
Spit,
you
queen.
turn around and do stuff like that, that's when everybody has an issue. But listen, I have no issue with, black men, dating white women. Like, because I believe, God's given me the ability to see fine in every color, no matter what, you can be purple, but I mean, it's when you do that. And then also, unfortunately, if you want to bring slavery into it or Jim Crow, lighter skin or a white woman is a symbol of success. So when you have that, you feel like you're on top of the world. If you look at the Malcolm X movie, they even say that, like, oh, having a white woman put you on top of the mountain. So that's another reason why I think sometimes they bleed over to that.
That's some of their mindsets.
Yeah, if I have a light skinned woman, I'm on top. Or if I have a white woman, even better.
And
That's
I feel
how
like
they think.
sometimes
Y'all
it's
really
been
think
ingrained in you guys, and y'all don't even know it. That's how
But
I
they-
feel.
That's so
What?
funny. My cousin had an ex-girlfriend just like you, and she said the same thing. She's like, Kevin, you've been programmed or to like. I'm like, no, I grew up around black women my whole life, dated them, did like that. I had one that was different, my own experience. And I'm just like, nah, this is actually cool. And I never said that I didn't date black girls. I didn't say that I'm not open dating a black girl now, but I'm just saying I'm noticing a lot of the patterns that you see from different cultures. That's all I was saying. And I wanted to tie in back with family because I want to make sure that, because what you said is correct. That can happen in any family, because I've also been with different cultures from families to where like, we love this guy. This guy's actually fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like their community that they have around them, their family will help you. Their father go, hey man, I can hook you up here if you're trying to get a job somewhere. Like, they really are focused on like family. Like, everybody tries to help you out. And it's not to say that's not like that in the black culture, but I'm just saying, like,
It's definitely like that in the black culture.
Sometimes,
Have you
yeah.
ever
Who said that it wasn't like that in the black? I never said
find it
that.
interesting that
And it's so funny, and it's so funny she didn't let me finish. It's so funny she didn't let me finish, right? It's so funny she didn't let me finish, right? And it's the stuff we talk about when it comes to black girls.
I only speak once.
I'm sorry. All I was gonna say is
You just interrupted me. No, your point is irrelevant because you just interrupted me. So you didn't hear my whole point. So don't comment on what I said.
I'm so sorry I interrupted you, but I just feel like
there's nothing you can say to my point. You didn't hear the whole thing. You didn't hear the whole thing.
Okay,
it's gonna be inaccurate.
Go ahead.
I'll make sure you go after this. I'll make sure you go after this.
It's done off that. It's done. You can't comment on something unless you hear the whole exact thing. So move on.
You want to know what's crazy?
What you gonna say?
Go ahead. Can I? Go ahead, CMarty.
Go crazy.
Make sure my boy done first. You know what I'm saying? Go through your family tree.
I got experience with this whole T 24/7. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, CMarty.
Go through your family tree. This will shock you. You might have some white people or some Native Americans in there. Because I know one of my great grandfathers is white. Like, I don't know how that happened. Because you would never think they're looking at my black ass. But a lot of people would be disappointed if they look at that family tree and they be going so hard for it. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I'll say this, guys. Let's really kind of boil this down and kind of end the conversation here. It's all about character.
That's
and how
what it
a
all
person
comes down
treats
to.
you.
Exactly.
You know, because a person you could marry a black
That's
woman
stupid.
and that black family treat you like you're the scum of the earth. You could marry a Latino person, the family could love your dirty draws. It's just all about a person. Like good people, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, we're all good and bad people. I want to deal with good people no matter who it is. And I told you at the same time, I could only see myself marrying a black woman, but I don't care what anybody else does. It doesn't affect me whatsoever.
That's facts.
That's true.
That's
Very
all.
good.
Don't bother me.
And the question is always, can you build with this person? To me, that's the only thing you should be asking. Color, whatever. Can you build with this person?
Don't let Dr. Umar see this.
Hey, bro, nah.
Don't let him see
All
this.
right,